Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Vita J9. Today we're going to be talking about my thrift store haul and why you should thrift. Okay, to begin with, I got some cute pants and I sew and do different things. And I used to actually be an image consultant, believe it or not. I'm 52. I've done a lot of things in my life. So anyway, these are some cute little pants that I got. They got some like a little design on the bottom. So I'm going to try these out. These are all capris that I picked up. And then I have some Anna pants. These are capris as well. And living on a farm, the style is hipster, which is like real faddish. And then I have some Jacqueline Smith pants, like capris. These are all capris. I gotta correct myself. They're all in a variety of sizes because I'm in the midst of losing weight and I have to find my size and I might have to adjust or just re-gift them back. And then just a plain pair of jeans, capris, and then this one has some little pockets in the front. Some have the flare legs. Some have the straight legs. You know, living on a backyard farm, it can be pretty fun to just kind of, like I said, when you feel like getting all hipster, dressing all kinds of fun ways. One year, just for kicks, I did vintage all year. It was just a lot of fun. This one has like the little slit up the back. And you can make yourself look really cool if you just, put it together. It's like makeup. You can wear any color if you know what you're doing. When you get older like me, you got to be a little bit more settled down or you look funny. You look like you're trying to be a kid sometimes, and you want to look classy. But it all depends. Some people can carry off more stuff than others. It all depends on your look and different things like that. Okay, why I like thrifting, I'll tell you. I like thrifting because I used to have a ton of money and I used to spend an enormous amount of money every week buying clothing. Sometimes $300 to $1,000 every week, or not, maybe not $1,000 every week. It's really tough to spend $1,000 every week, but I could easily spend $300 a week in shopping. And even when I was really young, I always had a good job, meaning 18, 19, and so I would do tons of clothing shopping. So I used to feel like I was a professional shopper. Like example, I worked in offices, so right after Easter, I would buy all the Easter dresses I could because they looked really nice because I worked at a church. So that always looked like really pretty when I went to church and worked every day. And so I like thrifting because I know that I used to dump off tons of clothing with the price tag on all the time. I know too that a lot of the major stores dump their store into the various thrift stores because they have to have outlets and they dump it in. So a lot of times if you look around, there are brand new things there. Like right now, the closest store to me is probably like Walmart and stuff. And if I don't want all my clothes to be Walmart, um, it's easier to just thrift around and get nice things like that. And then I look nice, and if it doesn't work for me, I can re-gift it back. So, and also along with that, if you are spending money on credit cards and that type of thing, it's really not your money you're spending. You are spending um, borrowed money, so you can't really afford to, shop like that. And so you should be doing other things that you can afford. That's just how I feel. So that you don't get yourself in so much debt that you have to go bankrupt and go through all that stuff. And so my hair is a little crazy this morning. But so, don't feel like it's a put down to go and thrifting. And right now it's really vogue anyway, to do all that. So, and fashions can go any old way. Just learn to put yourself together and how to dress, and you can still look really, really good if you know how to put it together. And through the years, I've known all kinds of women just from my life, and a lot of the girls that have had lots and lots of money, they love to thrift because it's kind of like auction hunting. They find certain pieces that just look good on them. And so it's wonderful for women. Now, for men and kids and babies, it's not always as good because you're not going to find the new stuff, but you will find things that aren't new. But you can still do it, and it's not wrong and it's not bad. Half the time I go I don't always get the new stuff. I just get what I like, you know. But if I wanted to get the new stuff and I found it, that's always a nice perk. Um, but that's kind of how it goes. I mean, so I would highly recommend it. I mean, I've gotten like Liz Claiborne purses, like a ton of them, and I've gotten, you know, things like Princess House uh, dishes, which my sister my sister confiscated those from you because she liked them. So like you can go and get things, and then you can, like I said, if you go and it doesn't work for you, you probably have friends and family that you could help out and give those things to them too. And when I like clean out my house, I always give it to all those types of places. I mean, I believe really strongly in helping your friends and family first, and then start helping other places. And you know, but you have to go according to what works for you and your family with that. I mean, there's no right or wrong with that. But you know, like if you have a mother that's struggling, you know, always help your family first and stuff. But anyway, that being said, consider thrift storing. It's like I said, if you are using credit cards to buy your clothing and stuff, get out of debt. Just start thrifting, and you know what? Nobody really knows the difference anyway. The minute you wear it, it's like a car. It's used anyway, so you might as well just enjoy it. And that way, if you really have to go someplace and you really need something really good, then you'll probably have the cash to purchase what you really had to have for that particular event. Like say your son's getting married and you have to buy a dress. Well, then you might be able to scarf up the money for that dress, because you didn't squander it all using credit cards and that type of thing. So I'm not saying that you have to do thrifting. I'm just saying that it's a great way to keep your family out of debt, and it's very addicting. Once you start into the hobby, you will love it. You'll be like, oh my goodness, I will never shop retail again. So I love it, and I just think it's a win-win for everybody. You know, like things I don't need, I can bring, you know, put out to the thrift stores, and things that I need, I can usually find. And then I have a lot of fun because I can make all my clothes original and stuff like that. And say, example, if a thrift store is selling shirts for $5, I can buy something like a, you know, Dress Barn or something like that for $5 versus Walmart special for $5. That's, you know, that could be potentially new. So I hope you enjoyed today again. God bless. Subscribe, like, and for Vita, you know, talk about something different on your channel that, you know, to bring in some new followers for yourself, if that's what, you know, your purpose is on your channel. It all depends on what you're doing. We're teaching life skills, so we want as many people to know about our channel as possible, and we're trying to help families so that they aren't in debt, they aren't, you know, going through hard times, or they want to learn how to cook or sew or anything that would help them in life to have a more happy life. That's what we do. So please share our videos with your friends, and we will see you in our next video. God bless.